Hello everyone, this is Rebel here on the Man United Agenda, and I'm here with you for a quick takeover update. Hello everyone, this is Rebel here on the Man United Agenda. This is a quick 15-minute update with news regarding the takeover of Manchester United Football Club. But before I get into that, I do want to mention that we do have a merch store now, and you can pick up your own Man United Agenda mug, like this one here. And you can get it on the link on the screen. But Manchester United Football Club today has had some breaking news in the last hour with regards to the takeover process. Mark Ogden has reported that Joel and Aaron Glazer are now increasingly confident that they will be staying at Old Trafford. This is following reports that have been received by them that Manchester United Football Club could as much as double its value in the next decade. And they are therefore looking at outside investment in order to stay at Manchester United Football Club. The news came after early reports that there was a third round of bidding in place, and as yet, there's no report that Sheikh Jassim or Sir Jim Ratcliffe have submitted a third bid. The latest reports can be looked at from two perspectives. Some believe that this is just posturing on behalf of the Glazers to extract more money from potential bidders. However, flurries of reports pertaining to US investment firms keep coming to light. So it seems that there are vulture funds knocking on the door of Joel and Aaron Glazer and offering them money to stay as owners of Manchester United Football Club, with the long-term benefit being, at least in their mindset, that Manchester United Football Club could be worth double what they can get for it now inside a decade. I want to know what your thoughts on this matter are, because quite frankly, these reports are disturbing for Manchester United football fans. If the Glazer family do stay for another season, how are we as fans supposed to concentrate on football, how to enjoy success on the pitch, knowing that we still have a vulture set of families orchestrating the big decisions? I want to say hello to Zoe's Media House. How are you doing? I'm doing good, Zoe. I'm just on my afternoon break here, so I said I'd jump on the stream, let the people know what's going on with Manchester United Football Club, and go forward from there. Cullum, big up Rebel, he's saying, I don't think we have much to worry about with this news. They can sell a lot of their shares because they won't be the majority holders. What the reports are in this case, Colin, is not that they would be selling their shares, that a vulture fund would come in and support them financially, basically prop up the money that they need to stay in charge without actually buying any equity in the club. And obviously that would be in exchange for a suite of financial incentives. Zoe is also saying reports these American investors have a net worth of over 300 billion. That's more than Saudi and Qatar. Well, I'd imagine, Zoe, again, as I said to Colin, these are vulture funds that are coming in to try and, I suppose, capitalise on the fact that Joel and Aaron Glazer want to stay at Manchester United Football Club. Their troublesome siblings are allegedly blocking them from doing so, and they need to buy their shares out from underneath them. So what would happen is, said vulture fund is going to come in, give Joel a big chunk of money, and then that will allow them to pay off their siblings. The disturbing part of this is Manchester United Football Club would not see a penny of it. Our stadium, which is falling apart at the moment thanks to the neglect of the Glazer family, would continue to fall into further stages of dilapidation, which is rather concerning. Manchester United Football Club, as we know it, would descend into another period of absolute disgrace from the outside looking in. We cannot afford this family to stay beyond this season, because Manchester United Football Club cannot survive that. in my view. If they stay, the share price will drop. They have no money. You see, again, if it is Vulture Funds, Black Bolt, unfortunately, once they have financial security received from another investment, they won't really care about the share price at this present time, because they will have gotten in the bulk of money that they need to stay without investing anything in the club and without giving up any of their equity to that Vulture Club or that Vulture Fund. All they would be doing is paying them out of Manchester United's funding for the benefit of that Vulture Fund giving them the money to buy out their siblings. Manchester United Football Club will still owe all its current debt, and everything that is currently holding Manchester United Football Club back will continue to exist. What if the investors invest 10 billion? But do you know, Zoe, like, call me a skeptic. They're not investing in Manchester United Football Club. They're investing in Vulture 1 and 2, Joel and Evan Glazer, staying at Manchester United Football Club. They are investing in what they can pull out of Manchester United Football Club into the future. They just want to continue to frack the resources of Manchester United Football Club. They have no interest whatsoever in taking Manchester United Football Club back to the glory days of competitive football. They are about the dollar, in my view. Tyrone, he's saying, the Glazers are going nowhere. It's time to stop supporting Manchester United for me. Can't invest any more time in a club that is run by people like them. It makes me sick. I'll be honest with you, Tyrone. I could not, in good faith, look at Manchester United Football Club games, come on and talk about, oh, we did this good, we did that good, take joy in our achievements to the football club as long as these succubuses remain at our club. Joel and Evan Glazer need to read the room, read the fan base, and get the heck out of Manchester United Football Club. They offer nothing to Manchester United Football Club, and any sort of investment that they get in wouldn't be for the benefit of the club, in my view. It'd be for the benefit of their pocket. Cullum, the fans will force them out of the club. There will be riots in the streets of Manchester if they say. I do agree. There's already a protest scheduled for the next home game, and Manchester United Football Club would end up having to do a lot of groundwork to maintain the integrity of fixtures, because I'd imagine the larger volume of the fan base will look to derail fixtures should the Glazers remain at Old Trafford. I think they're full of crap, I'll be honest with you, Zoe. I don't think they will invest £10 billion in Manchester United Football Club. They don't care about the club. They have zero interest in it. If they did, they would have looked to do the proper reforms in Old Trafford, in the executive, long before now. They left a man that was incapable of running the football business of a club, Ed Woodward, in charge for a decade. So I don't believe a word that comes out of their mouth, I'll be honest with you. Black Bolt, I don't think the Glazers care about the club. 100% they don't. Absolutely not. They don't give a continentals about Manchester United Football Club, about its great history, about what was once a state-of-the-art stadium that's falling apart thanks to their negligence. They do not have a single iota of F's to give about the direction of the club. They care about what they can continue to pull out of it. They've been offered, allegedly, in the region of £5.5 billion to leave. Almost £1 billion per family member. And they still try to maintain ownership of Manchester United Football Club. That is a huge profit, but yet doesn't seem to be enough for Joel and Evan Glazer to walk away. They could literally almost buy any football club in the Premier League and still have a chunk of change left over by taking such an offer. It is absolutely unbelievable that they even decided to go to a third round of bidding. So they clearly have an ulterior motive. Zoe, as long as Glazers wins on the pitch and add to the stadium. As long as Ten Hag wins on the pitch and add a new stadium and women have a stadium, I'll take that. They won't, though, Zoe. I don't believe that they will. I do not believe that they will support Ten Hag in what he wants to do going forward. They have burned Manchester United fans too much at this juncture for me to show any sense of credible backing would take place should they continue as owners. If they did, I'd nearly have to eat my hat. Tyrone Williams. Altani needs to stop messing around and offer the $6 billion or there'll be chaos. The Glazers need to foxtrot Oscar. Look at the state of him. All that money and no class whatsoever. Jim Mack. They'd be asking for serious trouble. Sponsors will be thrown out of existence, but I don't believe it's anything more than bargaining tactics. Rebel, the purpose of to sell or get investors is to spend on the new stadium. Let's see, is all I'm saying. The American investors are, well, the Americans may be worth a lot of money, but I suppose until we see it in black and white and in actions, I struggle to put any sort of faith in any Glazer endeavour. I don't believe that they will do anything that benefits Manchester United Football Club, but maybe they prove me wrong. FDSN column, the only thing these leeches will invest is 10 billion into their own back pockets. And we have Savita, how are you doing? I reckon they know the Super League is inevitable. It's pure unbridled greed. I was talking about this actually to Mr. B and to OMONDI in our WhatsApp group not too long ago. We reckon the Super League is already here, and it's called the Premier League. If you look at the levels of investment from TV money, from sponsorships, and everything that goes with the product that is the Premier League, we are starting to see a lot of wealthy individuals trying to get their hold on clubs that are currently in Premier League or likely to be in Premier League in the next 4 to 5 years. So some would say that the Super League, in a way, is already here, and it is actually in the domestic football league that we know as the Premiership. Because when you look at the likes of the bottom end of our table are able to outspend some of the superpowers in Europe, that tells you everything you need to know about the way Manchester United Football Club would benefit, I suppose, from the financial power of Premier League going forward. Paul Tierney, how are we doing? People know the Glazers borrowed a lot of money. Ten Hag has done so well and he deserves proper new owners. You see, I suppose, again, he done well in that for some reason they decide to authorise the spending of roughly 200 million to get Casemiro, Anthony, Ericsson and a few others in. But now, when it came to January to bring in players to support the squad, we weren't able to do so. We were forced into the low market. Now, we got a great deal with Sabitzer, and 100% happy with that. But now, as we come into that final finishing post, Manchester United Football Club, in terms of its squad depth, now is hobbling. We're down to 2 fully fit senior centre-backs and Phil Jones. And then obviously Luke Shaw covers in as well. So Manchester United is hobbling to the finish line. And there's a lot of work to be done, I suppose, making sure that we are prepared going forward. Zoe, Rebel, the question is, how much are these investors investing in the club? The Glazers can't pocket it. The world is watching. You see, it depends on the terms that they're coming in, Zoe. My understanding is that outside investment would be for the purposes of the Glazer siblings being bought out of Manchester United Football Club. And then Joel and Avram would take over their shareholding and the status quo would continue, along with then them paying those investors whatever financial terms that they agreed for taking that money. I'm not confident that it is money being provided for the investment of Manchester United Football Club. We'll have to wait and see. I am going to need to wrap up shortly because I do unfortunately need to return to work. But I will get the last of these comments through. The Super League is already here. It's called the Champions League. The greedy leechers want the elite tournaments that they always be a part of, but they will fail. If the investors are the Rothschilds, then welcome it. So I will keep an open mind, but I suppose for me it will all depend on who's administrating that investment and how it's utilised. I would need to see Joel and Abrams Glazer's decision-making ability to be diluted massively. In fact, 100% of the way. But anyway, let's have a quick look here. Last of the comments. We won't see teams like this season, the Villas, the Brightons that are challenging for those spots, even look like they're destroying football. The team's $1 billion in debt, terrible business sense. They got to leave. If they don't sell, the debt will remain. Many economists are forecasting a period of hyperinflation is close. If this is true, the debt will not be serviceable. So that is the update with regards to Manchester United Football Club. We will keep our eyes on developments as they go forward. But I just want to remind you one last time, we do have merch, which is our Man United Agenda mugs. So if you would like one, please do go to the link that is on screen and is also included in the description of this video. But that is it from me, Rebel. I will talk to you again this evening at 8:30 when we'll be back with our usual live show.